We're moving to Montana. I know what you're probably thinking. Don't you know it's cold in Montana? Don't you know it snows there? Don't worry, young Marcus and young Riley are coming with me and we're ready for the cold. We love the snow. Thank you for your concern. And also, I know, we just moved into this new place. You just redid the basement. You got this awesome man cave and now you're just gonna pack it all up and move. And long story short, divorce sometimes can be messy and this is just the best way where everyone's as happy as they can possibly be. Enough said. So today in this video we're doing a liquidation sale. All right, we're going through all of this stuff. We're bulking out slabs, we're bulking out raw books, we're bulking out back issues. There's also going to be some stuff for some local pickup if you're anywhere near Paradise, California. There'll be some stuff you might be interested there. Tons of reseller stuff. This is stuff that would be great for resellers, hoarders. No judgment on either one of those. You know, I've been both of those things in my life. So hoarders, resellers, collectors alike, some for everyone here. But first I want to start with this. Bulking out Ultimate Spider-Man #1, Jung Hyun Yoon variant, the Bryce Comics edition. Trade dress, limited to 3,000. Comes with this COA. You can use the COA or not, it's up to you. My intention with this variant when I got it was to offer it for $1, like add on to any purchase or free with any purchase, something like that. The timing just got all messed up with us moving to Montana. We got rid of about half of the books. We have about 1,500 left. It's limited to 3,000. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer these as cost to other resellers or hoarders or whoever wants to buy an entire box at cost. And so you can use the COA if you want. It'll come with the COA or you can leave the COA out. It's up to you. And so cost on these is $4 a piece and there is 130 per box, which comes to $520 per box. And they come shipped, no bags, no board, but it will have COA. And there's no guarantee on grade, but these are double boxed and so they should handle pretty well. Alright, so for the Ultimate Spider-Man ones, I'm keeping 3 long boxes about to offer at Whatnot shows for $1. So link down in the description for $15 for your first purchase on Whatnot, where you can come by and pick up, you know, one of those for $1 and a bunch of other books in the buy it now, always for under $15. We have a massive Whatnot show this Friday, a slab show with all of these slabs. Starting at $1 plus tons of giveaways, your chance at $1,000. It's going to be one of those banger Whatnot shows, so make sure you stop by for that. So next I want to do these bulk slab boxes. So these slab boxes, you get 25 CGC 9.8. So this is 9.8 box 1. You got a Chicken Devil 1 in 15, Chicken Devil New York Comic Con. There will be multiples. Miles Morales 1 in 10, and so the rest of these from here on out are incentives. I'm not going to go through each one. At 450 bucks, it is less than the cost of grading when you factor in shipping to and from CGC. So 450 bucks for 25 CGC 9.8s. That's box 1. This is the Hibichi box 1, so this is 25 copies of Venom 25, the 1 in 25 incentive cover, all CGC 9.8 white pages. You get 25 of them for $400, and there's 2 of those available. This is the 9.8 box 2 for 450 bucks. You get some Chicken Devil New York Comic Con, 3 copies of that. You get a big chunk of Venom 25 1 in 25s. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 of those, and the rest 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 Spider-Man #2, the Ramos 1 in 25, one of my favorite covers for Spider-Woman. So that is 9.8 box 2 for 450 bucks. This is incentive box 5, and these will all be listed on the website exactly as they are in the stickies. Incentive box 5 is $200, and it's all incentives. These are the 1 in 50s for Dark Web Mary Jane. These are 1 in 25s. So some of these were CGC rejects, which means, you know, they're super high grade. Maybe they just needed press or something, but they're not all rejects. 1 in 50 for Monica Rambeau, some Black Panther second print Tosin Oduyes, some Chichetto for Daredevil, EM Gist for Fantastic Four, ASM 900, I believe that's the 1 in 50, 1 in 25 or 1 in 50, Taran Clark, just a bunch of incentives, and they are all 9.2 or better, bagged and boarded. Peach Momoko, Amazing Spider-Man Gang War. These are Whatnot exclusives for the Death of Kamala Khan and Ben Sue variant. So 200 bucks for that entire short box. The short boxes are going to be shipped box in a box. So here's some more short boxes. We have random box number 5. So these, the random boxes, almost all of them are 100 bucks, but maybe not all of them. I threw some of these in here just to get the box full. Some Ultimate Spider-Man 1 Bryce Comics, some Venom foils. These are brand new House of Slaughter ash can, no bags and boards on those. Some look at that, a chunk of Secret Wars 1. Jesus Christ, this is 100 bucks. A chunk of Black Panther. I mean, do I need to go through it all? A big chunk of Marvel .1, all new, all different Marvel .1, first appearance of Blind Spot, a big chunk of those. Some Fortnite 1 in 25s, polybag seal. At 100 bucks, the point is, you don't really have to think about it, you know? And so, they're all similar. They're all like that. This one is similar as well. This is random box number 6. Oh, random box number 6 has a bunch of incentives as well. I probably should have put these at 200 bucks, to be honest. These are all incentives, bagged and boarded. So, alright, random box number 8 has a big chunk of House of Slaughter number 1, variant cover B by Werther Dell'Edera. So I was trying to fill space. And then a huge chunk, these are all right here, are Venom 25s, 1 in 25s. A huge chunk of Groot, Baby Groot. And another huge chunk of Groot. Anyways, just giving it away, guys. Random box number 3 has some exclusives, some Boom Studios exclusive, some incentives. It's a Terry Dodson 1 in 50. A bunch of Fortnite polybagged with the codes, a bunch of Baby Groot, Amazing Spider-Man Gang War. This is ding box number 2, so anything with a slight ding. I was looking at this one. There's nothing wrong with this one. Well, I mean, maybe it's got a little bit of scuffing. So we have high standards here with our screening for 9.2s or betters. So there's a bunch of foil exclusives in here. A bunch of the Venom 25 foils with dings. Anything with a ding, the Miles Morales, goes in this box. 50 bucks. Random box number 4 is 100 bucks. A big chunk of the first appearance of Blind Spots. Big chunk of Baby Groot. And what do we got in the back? A big chunk of Venom 25. So that's random box number 4. So these are entire boxes of Something Is Killing the Children number 21. The first appearance of Gabby. And the quantity, so this box here is for cover C, which Marcus will put up on the screen. It's the die-cut Jenny Friesen bloody cover. Quantity 120 for 75 bucks. It's going to come box in a box, no bags or boards. So it's less than $1 a piece. And then we have Something's Killing the Children 21 cover B, which is the Jenny Friesen die-cut cover non-bloody. Quantity 120. 75 bucks for the whole box, comes box in a box. And then this one is Something Is Killing the Children 21 cover A, quantity 160 per box. And there's actually 4 boxes of this available for 80 bucks, so that's 50 cents a piece on those. This is short box ratio dinged number 1 for 70 bucks. So these are all ratios, like these are the timeless 1 in 50s that just have small dings on them, or big dings. I'm not saying they're all, I mean, this is a ding box. I don't know the exact condition. It's just, they were not suitable for 9.2 or better. They go in this box. Whole box of ratio incentives for 70 bucks.
9.0 or less,
Yeah.
basically. All right.
Here is dinged short box number 2 for 70 bucks. You got a big chunk of the Venom 25 Grassetti foils, a bunch of Daredevil, Gold Goblin, Amazing Fantasy 1000, These are all incentives in the back. So this is an entire box of Spider-Gwen Annual #1 Raph Grassetti Bryce Comics and Comic Tome Edition blue foil. It looks like this. They're going to come no bags and boards, no COAs. It's 180 pieces per box. We're doing these for $5 a piece, which is less than cost. It cost me $7.50 a piece. So $5 a piece for 180 copies is $900 for the entire box. And then we have a Venom foil. So this is what those look like. Venom, Raph Grassetti, Bryce Comics Edition. They do not have bags or boards, but they will come with a COA. Each of these Grassetti variants were limited to 3,000 copies. $5 a piece. 100 pieces is $500. All right, so this is Free Comic Book Day box number 2. $50. $50 for the whole long box, and we will put a lid on the top and the bottom to try and create bumpers. This box here is all bagged and boarded. It would be great for a shop or a hoarder, or if you are, it might be a great practical joke, like if maybe you're approaching end of life and you want to buy a long box of Free Comic Book Day books so that your loved ones can deal with it when you pass. I think that would be a hilarious joke and a great option for you on this. So a bunch of Venom, Spider-Man and Venom #1, Free Comic Book Days, a whole bunch of those, a bunch of random titles. Even a Star Wars High Republic, Umbrella Academy, Marvel Voices, Spidey and His Amazing Friends, and some more Spider-Man and Venom from a different year. This is an entire box of dinged Venom 25s for $25. No bags or boards, no COAs. This is random box number 7 for $100. You got a big chunk of House of Slaughter #1, cover B, a big chunk of Groot #1, cover A, Baby Groot, a big old chunk, big old, probably 75 of those. Some Faith #1 incentives, and Stack Short Box Ultimate Failed Spec #1. So this is random box #1. It truly is random. It comes with a bunch of top loaders. It comes with some back issues. It's $75. Some retailer incentives. Some more incentives, some trade paperbacks of Squirrel Girl, and some bags and boards. The ultimate random box. This is an entire long box, almost an entire long box of House of Slaughter #1, the Chris Sheehan foil variant. Probably 200 plus pieces for $250. This is a box, it's going to be titled Good for Giveaways. It's $50, and it's books that I thought would be good for giveaways. You got some of my store exclusives. You got a whole big old chunk of Venom 25, 1 in 25s. You got some just random stuff. So if you're a reseller, it sells on Whatnot or whatever, this would be a great box to pick up to use as giveaways. Next, we have Free Comic Book Day box number 3. It's $50. It's got various titles. Just the cost of the bags and boards is probably at least $50. This would be great for a store. Look at that, Star Wars Republic High Adventures. A whole bunch of The Boys #1, Free Comic Book Day, reprints Boys #1. TMNT #1, reprints TMNT, Marvel Voices, $50. This is Free Comic Book Day box #1 for $40. More random titles. This one also has a bunch of packs of 25 of different Free Comic Book Day books. And some Spider-Man and Venom. And saving the best for last, we have Chicken Devil #1, approximately 175 pieces for $50. And there's 2 boxes here. They're both the same. They're all bagged and boarded. Chicken Devil #1, cover A, probably over 100 copies of that. And the mask variant for Chicken Devil, $50 for the entire long box, and there's 2 available. So random box number 2 for $100, big old chunk of House of Slaughter, Werther Deladera, a big old chunk of Venom 25, 1 in 25s, Groot, Baby Groot, First Blind Spots, And you get the idea on that. All right, so this is the poster box for $50. You get this entire box here. Anytime I got like a random thing in a collection, this looks like a face mask, some different posters that come from the distributors, random stuff from collections, and like free stuff from the distributor, like these King and Black tattoos. It all went in this box. So there's probably over 100 posters in here, $50 for the whole box. So really poor timing on buying a pallet of Geminis. I just made a mistake. So I have this pallet of Geminis. It would cost more to move it than they're worth, but it was about $1,300 for this pallet of Geminis. So if you're in a local area or know somebody that wants to come pick up a couple hundred Geminis or take the whole thing, you know, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. If you are close enough to get these and you ever use them, you might as well buy them from me, and just if you have space for them. This is the box for the Boba Fett helmet, the original box, which I'll show the helmet here in just a moment, but it does have the original packaging. This will be available on the website. And this is the actual Boba Fett helmet. Does it still light up right there? Mm-hmm. So the light works. Awesome helmet on the website. So this Batman statue is available for sale. So this would be something that you would have to come and pick up locally. It also comes with this acrylic stand. The acrylic stand itself was about $300. Throwing that in. You can have the whole thing for $500 if you come and pick it up. It is missing the smoke screen that was around the bottom that fell off and shattered, and the leg did fall off at one point and cracked. So the leg fell and cracked and broke, and I glued it back on, but you can't tell from a distance. Great presenting piece, even though it's, you know, slightly damaged. $500 including the pedestal, and it comes with a bust and 3 additional heads. This is the Jason Fabok design from Detective Comics 1000. So there's a variant comic that goes with it. And this is the additional head and the additional bust. And the bust, you can remove the head as well and switch them out. Okay, so the presses, if anybody wants a fleet of presses and you're local, this would have to be a local thing. Here's 7 presses that, you know, I can give you very inexpensive. I probably don't want to do it one by one. Unless you're local and you could swing by real quick and pick one up, that might be fine, but I'd like to just do it all in one fell swoop for the presses. It's one of those things that it's probably cheaper for me to just buy new ones when I get to Montana than transport these. Also, these are 2 brand new Husky shelves, and I want to keep them together. They go up higher, but they wouldn't fit in here, but I have all the pieces for that. Those are brand new, so if you're local and you need some shelving. So that's it for this liquidation video. Thank you guys for helping me clear space. I hope you guys can make some money off of this. Don't forget to catch us over on Whatnots tomorrow if you're watching this the day it comes out, and if it's after the day it comes out, we always have awesome Whatnot shows. Slab shows are usually on Friday. Tons of giveaways. Link down in the description for $15 towards your first purchase. We've got a bunch of new collections and stuff coming in, so if you're thinking about selling your collection, I'm still buying. We've got the timing worked out to where it shouldn't be any interruption to business as usual, maybe like a day or two. We'll see you next time on a live stream in Montana after that show. Thanks again for sticking with us all the way to the end. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.